Everybody celebrates Mary carrying Jesus, but nobody talks about Joseph. Nobody talks about the silence of a man who was preparing to build a life with the woman he loved, only to hear words that shattered his heart. I'm pregnant. And the painful part was Joseph knew the child wasn't his. Can you imagine the thoughts racing through his mind? The disappointment, the confusion, the feeling of betrayal. Because before Joseph ever saw a miracle, he first felt heartbreak. People preached about Mary's faith, but Joseph had faith too, because it takes faith to stay when your heart has every reason to leave. The Bible says Joseph decided to put her away quietly. That means even while his heart was breaking, he still wanted to protect her reputation. That's deep, because wounded people usually want revenge. But Joseph chose mercy before he ever knew the full story. Then heaven interrupted his pain. An angel appeared and said, Joseph, do not be afraid to take Mary as your wife. What she is carrying is from God. Imagine hearing that. God was asking Joseph to trust him in a situation that made him look foolish, to believe in something he could not prove, to protect a promise he didn't understand. And that's what broke him, because the miracle inside Mary came with the burden on Joseph. People will whisper about them, judge them, question them, but Joseph stayed anyway, because real obedience isn't always comfortable. Sometimes obedience means carrying embarrassment while trusting that God will reveal the truth later. And maybe that's why Joseph is so powerful, because he teaches us that not every assignment from God feels good at first. Sometimes heaven will place you in situations that wound your pride, test your trust, and break your understanding before they ever reveal their purpose. Joseph loved Mary enough to believe God over his own pain.